Hello. Good evening.
Hi.
Decoys is here. Hello.
Hi.
Got the game myself, but addicted. Much larger than I thought at the start. Yeah, I think I'm coming to realize that as well. There's layers.
Yeah.
Lots of layers.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok of a girl who she had made it to the antechamber, but like the door wasn't open. And she was like, "Guys, I'm already on day 3. Like, I think I'm just gonna quit and look it up." And I was like,
What?
"Day 3?" Girl, I think there's so much more to this game.
Yeah. That's also just like, maybe it's not the game for you if you're
Yeah.
on day
Yeah.
3 already wanting to bail.
Yeah. Fair. Gosh. My note.
Oh shoot, I don't have mine either. Hold on, 1 second.
I know. What are we doing?
I took him out of the room.
Right. Okay, we've got like 6 boxes that we still need letters for.
Okay. I'm back. Yeah, I took mine out into the living room because I decided that I was going to start watching Jesse Cox play it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I figured we've got like, I don't know, 5-ish hours in the game.
Yeah.
And I figure it's pretty easy to like telegraph if he's going to do something we haven't done. Like if a room comes up that we haven't been in and he clicks on it, I will just stop watching.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had my notes in there and I was like, well, as long as he doesn't do anything that we haven't done, I'm going to make sure I'm just taking extra notes for the stuff that he has done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should try to fill out the grid of letters.
Yeah, we need the top end of that, huh?
Yeah,
The
there's
top 4
6. I have
rows.
6 left.
6?
Well, I think I filled some in based on us guessing.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I would agree with that. And I think in order to do that, like we're going to need to sort of sacrifice and
Yeah.
take some dead end rooms earlier on.
Yeah.
So that we don't get them later. The gems are in the false box. Gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. So if only one of these is false.
That can't be right because they are. So that one has to be
The false
lie.
box. So it'd be this one, right?
Good job. My brain had not caught up yet, but oh, car keys.
Oh, right away. Okay,
I want
let's
to
try.
know what that means.
Yeah, we need to let's try and hope for the garage. Let's see.
I do love gaining steps.
Yeah.
What is that?
The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. So do we gain 7? No.
I think it's the first time.
I guess I thought it was the first time you enter with a sleeping mask, you would get it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Okay.
They just want to pull more red.
Let's do this. Get a key.
Very very quiet. Is there usually music? Just
all one volume slider, yeah. So maybe the music just kind of comes and goes.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be one of those rooms that I could be totally wrong.
Secrets.
Yeah, I feel like there has to be something in here that maybe you find in another room. And ooh, the wine cellar.
Ooh.
It's a dead end, but we've never gotten that before. Plus 3 gems.
I'm okay with it.
Let's do it.
Ooh, I like it in here. Should we write that?
I don't know my Roman. I know the last bit is 8, but I don't know my Roman numerals well enough. There's Ghosts, Dogs, and Moon Lake, which teaches you the whole Roman numeral system, and every time we play that game, I'm like, I'm gonna remember this, and then I do not.
Yeah.
So there's a knight.
Yeah, holly.
Holly berries. A swan. 2 spades. I'm also going to take a picture of it just to reference if I need to. Okay. Is there anything else of interest in here? We've got this card, so yeah, just back through the entrance hall.
We love the dead.
We do. Security is a good one to get early on, though, I think.
Yeah, let's do that. Holly security. Oh, that makes sense if that's on the coat of arms.
Yeah, it's like Mount Holly, I think, is the name of the mansion.
Okay.
Yeah, the Roman numerals, yeah, the V, I would be 8, but the MCC, I think C is 100.
So would it be 1,000 or 200?
I think it might. I think the whole thing. If it's a date, right? It's probably going to be 1,000.
Oh.
And then there's like, I don't know. I don't know if it would be 1208 or I don't know. Yeah. We'll find out.
Oh my gosh, what if it is to the orchard? Should I look up what this number is? Is that cheating? I doubt it tells us.
No, I don't think looking up just generic Roman numerals is cheating.
It's not like a Nancy game, you know, where it like, here's how, let me teach you how to do this.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
right, you were right. 12. It's 1213.
1213.
We're so close.
I kind of say we get a dead end here.
Sure.
Although breaker box is good to have too, I think. Especially if we plan on doing stuff in the garage.
Yeah, that would be cool. We get it.
Well,
Oh,
the dark room I guess we can do. Just pray. I can actually turn these right back on.
woo.
Maybe we'll find something useful. A gem. Okay, well now we are done. Damn it.
Bummer. Well, we got to go into the wine cellar today.
Yeah. Call it a new room. All right. So you said that date was 12/13.
Yes.
Okay. Do we want to go
Is
try that?
The only code I can think of. Yes, I would love to. Because we haven't found any other number lock, right?
Yeah, that's the only like 4-digit sort of code thing that we have so far.
I don't know why we would find that in the wine cellar, but
Dang it.
bummer.
Dang it.
Where else?
Just don't know what else would be. Is this like. Yeah, we can't X. That doesn't even bring up like a locked symbol or anything. Get some stops. And some money.
Money, 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 money.
You think gems or money? Gems.
Gems, yeah.
The statement on what of the other two boxes would be true if you replaced, oh my god, every with the word this. Good lord. Every box is black. Every box contains gems. And the statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. So this box contains gems. This box is black.
So if that one is true, then the white box has the gem.
Yeah. I think that would be, this one's true. This one's true.
Well, that those would both be false. The blue box and the white box
Would be
false.
okay, would they be false? But then if we change this, it would be this box.
It would be that one. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's try and get a dead end room down here. Yeah.
Gosh, a fire ant bit me at work today.
Oh man.
And my ankle is still swollen.
They're no joke.
Yeah. Truly. Oh? Okay. I was like, I don't think this room has ever had a window before.
I don't think so either, but maybe we've just always done it on the interior.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going up, I think.
Yeah.
We don't have any keys yet.
Yeah, let's do a key.
I think.
No. Oh.
Sure.
If you do the observatory, that'll get us to a new room.
Okay, let's do that.
Apple.
Okay.
You
I guess they give us extra steps today. Ah,
Ah.
dang it. Could get a key. Let me go back up.
Yeah.
Also, just something small that Jesse did that we hadn't really tested was, if you don't have any money, you can still craft the chapel, and if you don't have any money, you can still walk through it. It just doesn't take anything.
Okay. Yeah. Boy. Gee. Here. Yeah, that seems good.
God, metal detector.
Oh,
Alright.
are there any paintings in this room?
I hope so. But it doesn't seem like it.
Oh, man.
So, we need the next one up as well, don't we?
Yeah. And then to the left.
Let's do this. sure. I'm gonna just try and open this side as well. Yeah. Do we have this?
We do. It's planet and plane. E.
Oh, it's an E. I didn't have that one filled in.
Oh. It's a T.
Oh, it's T. That means it's a double T on that row?
We're in the middle. The middle.
Yeah.
All I had for this entire row was the T in the middle and the S at the end.
Oh, see, I have one to the left of this is also T.
Oh. I don't have that one.
Let's see if we can open this. Damn. What about this one? Okay.
We need curves.
Mm-hmm. Decoy says, mind if I give a hint about that option? Yeah, I don't. I prefer if you didn't. I have been thinking about the security room though, and what it means to change those settings. Because I don't know if it's like if you change the security level to high. If you have a key card, it would be good to do the security level to high, right? Because then you have a key card that can get you through the doors. But I don't know if the key cards are single use or not, you know? I struggle with. Do you know? Because we haven't technically used a key card yet, have we, Lauren?
No, we haven't.
But if they are, like, you can use them more than once.
Which I don't see why you wouldn't.
Right.
I guess we lose keys.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we'll do the dark room. Do we have the breaker room? We do.
It's a waste.
Yeah, let's see what we can put here first.
Good, because we can go like that.
Yeah. Oh. Coins? Yes. Okay. Okay.
Well.
Do we try the other room in the dark room?
Sure.
bathroom.
The bathroom.
Well, I'm not super mad about this. Getting it out of the way. Okay. So we need keys.
It's locked, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if we go all the way up and around if we'll have... Is this locked?
Yeah.
Any secret gold in here? Nope. Let's pop into here and turn the dark room back on. Although I don't know if we can even get back up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, parlor and then
Secret passage.
room of a color of your choice, which doesn't super help us right now, honestly.
No, but that's neat.
It is.
Very clue.
Let's get some gold, why not? I'll get a yummy apple.
Apples are more delicious today. I don't think apples are more delicious today. And it's an apple orchard. So number 6 have to do with that luck?
What?
The constellation for 6 stars was an apple, and it said apples are more delicious today. And the orchard is an apple orchard. So I'm like, does the number 6?
Oh, maybe.
But it's just one number, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm gonna do bunk room and then I'm gonna go back down. Hello, cutie.
Keys seem really important, and I'm like, how? There's never enough of them.
Am I blind? Oh, oh my god.
Oh, there's 2 keys.
I was looking for
Wow.
gold coins.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe.
Need a bedroom. Ooh, 10 steps.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And a key.
Fuck yeah.
Cool, okay. Now why did that... Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, wow. It heard me bitching about the fact that they don't give us enough keys. Then we immediately got 4 keys.
Alright, bedroom. Parlor. Den. And then we want to go left. Straight. And then Nook Observatory.
Okay.
Alright, do we have this letter? Yes, it should be an S, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, okay.
Do we want to just try this door and see if... We can go up from here because we need those top two right corner letters.
Yeah.
And we have the compass in here. But I don't know if that's worth getting.
Yeah. Only have 2 green, right?
Yeah.
Does,
yeah, let's do it. And then maybe a gem will appear in here? I don't know. We at least get one.
What is that? Okay, yeah, so we need a key card.
Yep. Okay, it did put a gem in here. Cool. Alright, so we need to go through here. And preferably up.
Or over. But yeah.
I say we do the free one, honestly. Well,
yes.
Yeah. Get some gems, or not necessarily gems, but stuff.
Is that adding?
I think we multiply these. So would it be 4 times 2 is 8? So 12 minus 11. So 1 times 8 divided by 4 would be 2.
Alright.
Lots of keys now.
Yay.
Oh, an orange. Cool.
Good. 5 steps next.
So my question is, after we do this...
Is there paintings in this room also?
Oh, I'll check before I leave. Library could be good. Passageway would be really good.
Yeah, there... I don't think there are paintings.
So I'm wondering now, with the dining room, each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached.
It's on 6. So we'd have to draft it on level 8.
I think we just have to, like, this is a... I think it's just, once rank 8 has been reached at all. So I kind of think...
It's at the top.
Well, I mean, like, I think you have to reach rank 8 that day. I don't think the dining room necessarily has to be drafted on rank 8.
Okay.
Is at least how I think it works. That sucks, but I'm gonna do it. And then I want to just see if how the dining room works, especially because... Do we get food? Damn it.
Well, you didn't go into the room, so I bet it
didn't register. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hopefully that'll give us a good amount of steps. Pizza! Nice. Yeah, let's eat. Cool.
Cool. Wait, will you look at the pictures in this?
Yes. What did we decide that one was? It was 10 before, but
I think we've used this one times 10. It could be tag.
I think it was tag and stag before.
Oh, right.
So this could be coast and or beach or
Coast and cost.
could be. So 4 down, 1 over. I have this one marked down as a T.
See, I don't know why though, because we've never seen that picture. I think you wrote it down in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Also, don't feel bad. I did that like 3 times last time. I was like, oh.
What do we think that is? Coast and cost is potentially. I just don't know what else it would be.
Yeah.
Okay. So back up through the hallway. All right. We need the one to the left of this. Oh, because it's archived. Okay. Don't have any gems, but this one opens up both up and down.
Wish we had the card. That was a different run, right?
That we had what?
The car keys.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, we only have the metal detector today. Alright. Have we been here? I don't think we have. 3 down.
No. Okay.
Alright. It's S.
S.
Yeah, that's a pine and a spine. Okay. Do we need down. Mail room.
The mail room.
I've never been in the mail room before.
That means we have to try to get it again.
Order placed. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Okay. Well, that's fun. Where are the pictures, though? Do we not have oh, no, here's one.
Wheat?
It looks like wheat. I know I'm sure there's stuff to read. Oh.
Yeah.
Rain and grain.
Green and green. Gates. If we count. Gates.
What is that third row word?
I don't know.
From Dad to Simon. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, but I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the other day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him, so do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiplox. Alright. I also started keeping a list, like a running list of people's names.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm adding the uncle's name because I don't think we've gotten his first name yet. Okay. Can we look at anything else? What's this stuff? Oh my god, that's for the breaker box. Okay, it's a handwritten red memo. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain. Okay, let me write that name down. To sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. What does that say? Hold on.
Oh no. We need the magnifying glass.
The last word is male. Yeah, wow. It's crazy how I just straight up can't read that.
Well, I'm sure they do that on purpose.
I'm so close to my computer screen right now. Okay, yeah, I can't read it. That sucks. Alright. I want to see this, though.
Amazing.
More detailed instructions will be sent by email to the address client has provided. Okay. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th.
So they all need to be purple.
Yep.
Purple, purple, purple.
Okay. I think that's everything for this room. So, back in here. And we'll try and go up one. Do we need that letter? We think it's...
I'm pretty sure it's count, yeah.
Pretty sure it's count. But we need one over. We need this room, right? Or no, we need the passageway room.
We do need the passageway room, which there's not anything in there. We could try to go 2 over.
Yeah, to here. Okay.
Yeah.
We shall try.
Ran through those keys quick.
Mm-hmm. So the corridor will be unlocked. So
yeah, that's a good one then. And the perfect room to get.
My question is if it's a strat to save the corridor potentially to get into the antechamber, but I don't know if these can just be unlocked, you know?
Right.
I don't know if it works that way. So this one we have, it should be A, according
A.
to my
Yeah,
notes.
so too. Although I don't remember this in
I don't think
Pine, but yeah.
I don't think the pictures are always the same. I think the letter that's missing will just always be the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, does the kitchen have letters? Does the gym have letters?
We can do the kitchen. We don't have a gym.
Oh shit.
The gym will probably have letters.
Yeah.
And at least it'll let us move on potentially.
True.
But this might get us items or something.
Can we pick that?
I think we can. I think it's just like the dark room. I think we just can't see it.
Oh, I kind of like the idea of that.
Library. Fun. Let's just get whatever books we haven't. I'm keeping track of which books we've gotten. So Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Save a gold. Nice. Alright, do we have this one?
I don't think so.
3 down? No. Okay. So it's Flan and Fan. L. So maybe it's an M, small, for this row?
Count small gates. 8 dates, crack 8. Small gates. Fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know. Just
It's gotta be small though, right?
mainly going up here to see if the metal detector picks up on any keys or anything. I would imagine it has to be small.
Yeah.
But small gates?
I mean, what else could that word be?
Small.
It's gotta be an E, right?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I don't know. Okay, well. Can't progress from there.
Were there gates in the picture book?
The picture book?
Do you remember the Red King picture book?
Oh, I do, yeah. Alright, we've got a key card on that side, a regular door, and a regular door. Okay. This one should be O.
Batten boat. Ooh. Right, are there dates on that as well?
Yeah, I took pictures of all these pages. We've got 1, 2, 3, technically 4, 5, 6, but that's all we've got. We don't have there's another date on the other newspaper.
Right, right. shovel.
That's fun. Can potentially go back and get stuff. Alright, I want to try and go through here. I kind of vote archive again.
Sure.
Gems. And this one is what? Flight and light.
Oh yeah, because we think it's F.
Okay, yeah.
Light.
So that one's confirmed. Alright, so we can try to go up over here, but we don't really need any more letters over there. Also, I think if we were to go to the West Wing Hall, will that also be a keycard door now? Because this is a keycard door? I don't know if that's how it works or not.
I'm sorry, Kai came in. What would you ask?
It's not relevant anymore. I answered my own question.
Okay. Oh. Forgot there's a safe in here.
Yeah.
8 days.
If we count.
Will you try 1213?
Nope. If we count. Small gates. 8 dates, crack 8 saves. I mean, we can try entering one of those dates. Any of the dates that we do have.
Why would it... Is there like one about a maid? Because this is the maid's quarters, right?
Yeah. Let me see. No, there's not one that specifically relates to a maid. So let me just try.
How would we know?
Also, it's like a lot of those dates are not full dates, so it'll be like September 2nd. But we don't have a year. Maybe 87. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Not yet, at least. The date code thing was a bit annoying at the start. Yeah, it's... We'll get there. We'll get there. So... Alright, back into the archives. And then... down through the billiard room to the hallway? No. Down to the billiard room, but have to go through the dining room. Do we want to try and dig?
Sure.
Might get some useful stuff. A rock!
A rock.
Great. Love that for us. Oh. Okay. Coins?
Are there gates out here? There's a boat.
There is a boat. Don't see any gates. Alright, we've got one key left, so we can't use it on this room, but we can try and go use it on that hallway.
Okay, sure.
So, straight, and then down through security. Yeah.
Would be to the right.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we... Did we go back in here after we turned the lights back on?
Yeah. No.
I can't remember. We'll go this way. We have so few steps left. I don't want to...
Workshop. That's cool. I don't think we've been in the Chamber of Mirrors either. They're both new. Sledgehammer.
Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message in bold. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Now what? Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay. I took a picture of that, but I don't know what that means. 'Cause, like, is there, I mean, so I'm assuming, but we haven't seen, maybe there's stuff outside somewhere? Why are you beeping at me? Hello? $3 does not always contain the prize. Is there like a coin or a key on the ground somewhere? We do have a lot of items. Detector shovel. Sure. What does that do? Okay.
Cool.
Can we combine these two things? No.
Gotta be something over here, right? Is it on the... Is there a secret door or something? Hello?
Why are you is it in the room? No.
Is it on the wall? Like hanging?
Or up here, maybe? Hello? I'm so confused. Wait, what? It's not saying there's something in the room next to us, like in the dark. See, I'm wondering if we didn't go back in the dark room. And there's something on the... over there.
That'd be kind of wild for it to detect through the wall, but... maybe.
Okay, I don't want to get the compass. I don't want to lose a bunch of... okay, let's go check. Is that a bomb?
What?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Provides
Still, okay. What is that for?
juice to contraptions made in the workshop.
Ah, we should have come in.
Also, this is a stump now. And I wish we could zoom in on that.
Oh my god, we need the magnifying glass so bad.
It looks like H art heart T to me.
H E.
Okay. Coin. Any more goodies? Alright, well, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Wah,
Oh my
wah.
goodness.
Yeah, I feel like we filled out a little more of the letters. So Decoy says the date code thing was a bit annoying at the start due to overthinking.
I don't even have one thought. I don't have a thought.
Because usually we are overthinkers. Right, like I'm reading it each time hoping to like trigger something in my brain, and just nothing is happening. Just nothing getting triggered whatsoever. Must resist giving more hints. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet it is hard once you figured something out. I kind of want to get money and then somehow get the commissary and get the magnifying glass. And then
Oh,
also try to get to the rooms where we need it. It's kind of complicated.
it is. Also, I don't even remember how we got it the first time because it was just like laying there, I think.
It was just there, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just got kind of lucky with it being there.
Oh, there's the mail. The package.
Yes. What do we get? Oh, 1 sleeping mask, 2 gems, and
Oh,
2 keys.
okay, cool.
Very
Get
nice.
the goodies.
I'll take it. Do we get any bonus goodies just for RNG in here? No. Okay. Coins.
Ooh.
A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Okay, that has to be false. A box next to this box contains gems. So I think a box
So that one is also false.
false, so it's white.
Yeah. Is there going to be a gate with a date on it?
If we count
Is there any other
small
way
gates,
a gate is a gate.
eight dates crack 8 saves. I don't. I keep rereading it, expecting my brain to like think of something else, but nothing ever.
It's gotta be right, right? Like we did figure it out correctly. Ooh, the commissary. If it goes up. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, but none of these will, so do we want to
Oh,
do it? We don't have a lot of money.
that's true. I did it.
If we're trying to do it, we can at least unlock it and have it be here. I don't think anything's. Well, 3 gold, we can get a gem. We can't get the magnifying glass though.
Right.
Do we want to buy a gem then while we're here? Because we're probably not going to come back here.
Yeah.
Alright. Haha, you can't take our money. Yeah.
Oh, we could try to do the lights, get them all purple.
Yeah. Let's just see
That's
what
true.
that does.
Yeah.
So it said press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. How do we get them to be blue again?
Do you have to make them all green?
And it said what, 5 purple are needed to activate the 6th?
Yeah. Okay, what did that do?
We'll never know.
What did it do? Yeah, sure. Although
That cuts us off entirely. Like the
that's
day is over.
true. Never mind. We don't even have the
Car keys, yeah. I do want to go in the garage potentially after we've restored power, because there's a garage door button in there that was red.
Oh.
And I want to know. Ah!
Oh my god. Well, okay. Okay, well, we've restored power. Maybe if we happen to get it again now, we can
Yeah, we can try.
the truck out of the garage? I don't know.
I'm gonna do this.
Do we think it has to be on the edge for us to like be able to draft it?
Oh, that's a great point. Let's try. But we know this is false, right?
Why are those a thing? Give us a safe code, but it's false.
Right. Oh. What's that say? After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe.
They all have writing on.
And then the safe code is 9083, but that's not true. No, they don't all have writing. I think it's only that one. Yeah, it's just that one. option going up and keep trying to draft the garage.
Yeah.
It would make complete sense that it has to be drafted on the... Damn.
Key?
Yeah.
Oh?
Okay. So it's this one. Okay.
8.
We can try to get over there, I suppose. I'm gonna try this door though for the key. Damn it.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, we have the dining room. We can get more steps today. Nanners.
This is the one that had the storybook, right?
No, I think it's the nursery that does. This one has the diary where they were arguing.
Yeah.
Nice, so cute.
Aww. To the passageway or to the nook? Oh, I think the nook is.
I'm kind of thinking we go back down to the dining room and eat, and then
Oh, sure.
go to the breaker box and turn the lights back on for this room.
Okay. Sure.
And then we can come back up here and see what we can. So it's just straight down, right? Oh gosh. Lemon glazed salmon. Alright, and then down, down, left.
70 steps. Crazy.
I know.
I think that every single time we go in that room with the hamster, I'm like, how is this hamster being taken care of? Literally at all.
That's a
And
fantastic
then it like puts this little
question.
pause on the glass and it looks at you and I'm like,
How do you not just pick it up and be like, I'm just gonna carry you around for the rest of the time?
You're going in my pocket.
Yep. Okay. We need keys. Could do the lab. I haven't been in the lab in forever.
That's true. We've only come in.
Kimberly Thompson. I think I have Kimberly written down. Let me write her last name down. We have this, which I'm like, why do we need to know this? I have a picture of this too, and I'm just like, I still don't know why the fuck we would ever need that.
These all seem like things that would be good for. Oh no, it's for things. I'm like, for the car. Are we like trying to escape?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. any of this make more sense now that we're looking at it? I don't think so.
Nope.
We need the boiler room to get this machine working. Which we've never had both of those in the same day.
No, Can we even get the boiler room without the pool? Yeah, that was a pump house at that one.
Yeah, it was. The boiler room was separate from the pool. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad, honestly.
Okay.
Dang it, I was hoping it would be a key. At least we can reroll if we need to. Let's try and go down.
That's it.
Is everything else locked?
Oh, the dark room.
Oh yeah, we can go look. There might be a key in there. Have we found that before?
There's nothing in here.
Boo. Just a broken lever. Which I don't know what to do with.
Yeah.
Well, dang it.
But we have the keys and the lights are on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do the 10. What does this note say again? Oh yeah, I saw Jesse look at this note, and it was bugging me that this name was written like this.
Yeah, TTE is capital.
Yeah.
Bridge. Maybe because everything else is capitals, so maybe just because that word is.
Yeah. But like, I don't know what to do with that.
Do we have a bridge somewhere?
Not that I'm aware of. And like, I don't know what this would tell us. But yeah, he looked at that note and I was like, huh, why is her name written like that? Because because I had not noticed.
There's so many questions without answers.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't figured it out yet.
Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational.
Key level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed.
So it's like, I
Right.
think it's worth setting it to low.
So because if we get a key card though, we could set it to high.
Right. So it determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Like, I don't know why you would leave this to locked.
Right.
That seems...
You could go try to cut power somewhere and get through it.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. Alright. Let's try and keep going up. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. That's definitely true. The gems are in the white box. So this one has to be false. And this one has to be true. Well, no, this one
doesn't have to be. Well, no, you're right.
Right? Because only one box contains gems has to be true, right?
Has to be true. So this one has to be false. You're right.
So, but this one I still feel like could be either.
Yeah. I agree, but like none of the other ones.
If we know this one is false, then two boxes have to be telling the truth, right? And then this one, it would be the false one, so it has to be white. Black has to also be telling the truth.
Nicely logicked.
Sometimes I question how long it takes me to arrive at that conclusion.
I feel like we both knew it, but we also had to know why.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's a good point.
Corridor.
Yeah. Gem or no gem?
No gem.
What?
Whoa.
What does...
This is why we need to know the temperature shit.
We've never been in here before. Oh my god. How do we fuck with the temperature? Like,
I don't know.
that's something in the lab, but I don't... How do we control the temperature?
Oh, our money amounts won't reset at the end of the day.
And they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow.
Yet. We need to unfreeze the stuff in here.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, that's great, but how the fuck do we unfreeze everything in there? We have to go all the way back. Because now we can't use any gems or money.
Yeah.
So, like, if we click on this... Okay. Just straight up cannot use gems. Crazy. But we get stuff tomorrow, which sounds great.
Little bit of.
Okay. I'm vibing with getting items. Got a key and a dice. Actually... See, but if we go in here, I think we don't get a gem either.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it did say we can't, like...
adjust it at all. So,
what
like...
does that mean?
I'm wondering, see, like, if we change the keycard entry system to offline, then if we have security and we've changed them to unlocked if they're offline, I mean, maybe I'm dumb, but I don't...
Tasty.
Haha. Can't take our money. Can't get it either. That's fine. I'm gonna take an extra key. I can't... picking these up even though it doesn't matter.
I like that this one isn't, like, at a cost.
Yeah. Guess doesn't really work for you unless you get certain things. I mean, let's at least get stuff out of it, maybe? Four, 14 minus, so 12 times 2, 24 divided by 3. 23 minus 3 is 20 times 3 is 10. Crazy. We have so many keys. Okay. So anything on
Nice
the
if we.
bar? Gosh, there's so much extra stuff today. It makes me so sad. We can't get any of it.
Aw. Well,
So we can get a bunch of steps.
we could get our book.
Oh, let's do that. Yeah. All right. We got Anne Babbage. Lord
If we
Evanson.
count small gates, 8 dates crack, 8 saves. Do we need to get a book about gates?
Well, maybe. M. Lowry and Simon P. Jones. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Sir Andrew Darrell. Third largest cities in Fen Aries and site of its former capital Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction, and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ageran canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which includes at Mainway Station. I don't know why we need to know that specimen of holly, but
No, it's unique to Reddington Mounds. I wonder.
yeah. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom. Okay, the lady of this manor that we're in,
Yeah.
it was Lady Clara Epsom. So,
Oh.
and she's the one that note about is in the West Wing. Lord William Epsom has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son Lionel Epsom left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. Okay. I don't know if we should write these dates down or not.
Yeah.
At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenaire's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range. I'm going to write that down. And the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington.
Bridge.
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of just each of these pages, honestly. Because it's like there might be some small detail that doesn't stick out to us now. And I don't want to have to, like... Because you'd have to find the library twice again in order to get the book back. So... Oh.
Okay. Next time we're in the library, we need to look for a book that might have to do with gates.
Yes. Totally agree. Anything up here? Well, we got 2 more keys.
Yeah.
So
We can use them.
that's fun. So we want to go down through the chapel and then oopsie, left, entrance hall, den, pantry. Ooh, we got a key card.
Nice.
That's exciting. I think I've already changed the settings for today, right? Because I did the whole light puzzle and turned off the security clearance, so I'm just making sure I didn't miss any other items in here. There's usually 2 things in here, but okay.
We might want security doors. So that one could be set to high.
Damn it. We can't do these 2.
Oh, we don't have gems.
Yeah.
Never been in the fun room, have we?
Yeah, it's the one with the hamster.
Oh. Well, bummer.
Also, there's 2 black pawns in here. I don't think I have written that down. The Trinsdale Mystery. The Turtles of Vera.
Trickers.
Buddy. Okay. Yeah, I think this run is done, right? We're totally locked out. Yeah. Oh, we have so many goals.
I know.
It's just a matter of getting them.
Yeah, and I would say, like, let's make this our goal today, but that's just not how it works.
No, yeah, it's like you can kind of sort of try to achieve certain things, but it's still like up to the game, really, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Well, we have 2 gems and 4 gold starting the day, which feels good. I kind of want to do that right away.
Let's go for it. You figured that out.
Yeah, that's not a problem as far as I like the den for there. Get another gem. See, like, this looks like it's a keyhole to me.
Does
I really want to stick a key in there.
opens at a certain time, probably?
Oh, maybe.
What?
See, I like getting the chapel out of the way, honestly, so you're not walking back through it all day long. I'll take another gem, thank you. Can we get like a dead end room for here? Can. So these are all 3 essentially dead end rooms. So do we want? Let's get the actual dead end room out of the way. All right, we got keys, or a key rather. worth doing this.
Yeah.
Because now we've got the security, the keycard system offline. So we want high security.
If we get a key card, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess we can bump this down to low and then come back if we need to. And then change offline mode to unlocked. Okay. Are these always the same rooms?
I think so. I don't know.
If we do that, trip it. Nope, this way. There's usually a good item in here.
A battery pack that we have not been able to use yet.
Yeah. Any keys or gems or coins? So yeah, we were able to. Hell yeah.
Do we have one? We don't.
Oh no, decoys. I saw your message like a second too late. Okay, I will prioritize it.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go in there yet. Power garage.
These spawns. Oh, very good. Yeah. Only spawns in that one spot.
The garage?
Is that where we turned it down last time too?
I don't recall. Perhaps. It has multiple spawns. Okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
You know what? I don't hate this, honestly.
Sure.
Because we haven't drafted any yet, and also it lets us look at the
book
again. Oh, and a gem. This red prince sat on a red throne, background made of rubies. It's only the true color.
There's a bridge.
Yeah, I just they're sticking out now, aren't they?
They are.
I didn't get anything else out of
Yeah.
that. Dang. Alright, this is the nursery. Has a white pot. Okay. Can try and go through here. I'd love it if we could make it all the way across. A library.
Yeah.
Let's order a new book. Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
I don't see anything about gates.
No.
Do we want to just do we have a book preference apart from that?
No, I guess not.
Alright, we'll just go down the list then.
Let's see. I wrote there's something in the dark room and in the mail room that we'll look at.
Okay, we have the dark room, so I can go back there.
We've never been in the rotunda.
And it can rotate, which would be great, because then it would give us another door that direction. Fuck it. Let's do it. Cool. Alright, before we get too far from it, do we want to go back to
the dark room?
The dark room. I think we should.
Yeah.
Alright, where was it? Here. Hello? 11:28.
28. Oh my god, the gate could the Hannah.
All right, so tomorrow we can do that. Is anything else worth looking at in these pictures? I don't really know. Oh, okay. In her office, she's got like a white king or queen? It looks like a queen to me. I don't know who that's meant to be, though. Is that the lady of the house? Or Mrs. Babbage? I'm just gonna say, like, study room.
Yeah. If you have the steps, I recommend doing it today. Oh?
Okay, we can do that. Or try to do that. Okay. Was this locked? No. 2 bedrooms, we could get more steps.
Sure. Money.
Hamster friend. let's try and leave then, I think.
Okay.
Go back out through security. Then chapel storeroom entrance hall. Yep.
No.
Done. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
I know, me too.
This is one of the things that has been nagging me since literally day one, so.
Yeah, it's like the first thing we saw.
Also, there's so many bird baths out here, and I don't think it means anything, but it also is like, does it? Maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
Apple Orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Torrington Market will start each day. Oh my god.
Dude.
That is huge.
I love it out here.
It's lovely out here. What is that?
Hello?
What the hell? April 10th, 1992. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Node. Did Kai just jump scare you?
Yes, he did. God.
I always think you hear me. No, here it is.
I have headphones on.
Scared the crap out of me.
Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if no one but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. One of the first tasks I undertook as a groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra date, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. I see. So, like, if we draft a green room here, it'll never have good shit in it.
Yeah.
Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Okay, so the gardening angel is named Rinna.
Wow, okay.
I am keeping track of
We have a
that.
name for them now.
Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. Wild. Okay.
So, Orinda is whoever's in the garden now.
Orinda's in the garden now, or in the cloister now.
In the cloister, so.
Which I don't think we've. I don't think we've been to a cloister.
I don't know. Let's even.
Yeah, I have a very loose idea. So many bird baths. Can we adjust that gas line at all? We can.
Oh.
Now, what the hell did that do? Is that meant to be one of the something about the antechamber? Isn't that the same? No, it's not the same symbol. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Is that just permanently on now, or do we have to turn that on every day? I do not know. Just looking at the gate,
Yeah.
wanting it to make more sense than it does. I also didn't notice that oh, it's here. There's another line. What does that do? Turning all that off. I don't know. I'll be interested to see if that's still on tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, the orchard is permanently unlocked. Make a wish.
Oh shit.
Do it. We didn't get to pick a wish.
bridge over there.
There is a bridge over there.
Okay. The hell were we doing in here? All right.
The den.
Yeah.
Or the rotunda.
Yeah. So what was the other room you said had something?
The mail room.
Mailroom had something we wanted to look at. Okay. So mailroom and garage are our priorities right now.
Do you feel like there's... I'm sure there's other rooms where we could see stuff with a magnifying glass.
Probably.
What's that number?
Yeah. Could get some steps. Ooh.
Nice.
Don't really see much. Was there something on her necklace? She's got the moon necklace, which was the same symbol that was in the secret garden.
Yeah.
But there was a picture, I think, somewhere that had something we wanted to look at on it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, me there. Gems seem good.
Yeah, we're low on gems at the moment. I agree. Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. Statement on the white box is true. Well, if we take them all at face value, then they're all true.
Right.
Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. Statement on the white box is true. So
the middle one has to be false. They all have white in them.
gems are in the white box. Statement on the white box is true. That can't be true. So false, false, true. It's kind of our only option. Some extra cash. Not mad about it. Alright, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, 1 plus 4 is 5, 7, 10 times 7. What? That can't be right.
No, it's...
Oh, 10 minus 7. 3 times 4 divided by 1. Oh, nice. Okay. Do we have... So we have the utility closet, so we've turned off... So we should be able to just go through keycard doors today. Just without the keycard even, but...
we do that one?
This room is fun. See,
Yeah, Black Adam.
I was thinking about it too, and like, this is on the list of rooms you can drain with the pump room, which sounds so horrible and awful and mean, but also, what does it give you?
Right. What does it do?
I wanna know.
Come up into the pump room.
That would be fun. Do we want to spend a gem on that? I don't really know.
I don't. Yeah. It was cool to see once, but I don't know what we get from it.
Right. Plus, we're getting towards the top, so this might give us more steps later. Courtyard's not really gonna give us much, except it's got an extra door, which if we're looking for the garage would be
Helpful.
yeah.
True.
Let's try and get the garage. We cannot open this. Dang it.
Oh, garage is west side of. Good to know.
Oh, it is west side only. Okay.
Guess you could draft something and go in.
Yeah. We don't have to go in there. I don't know if we've ever actually... I think we've always just left that room alone.
I think we did once to get the paintings or the drawings, but why would we want to go in?
Yeah. Well,
Guess do it. Hoople.
Hoople Sports.
Oh.
Occasionally safe steps when traveling longer distances across the... Oh, okay. Try and get a key. Nope, not this time.
Oh, we definitely had a dice and kept forgetting about it. We could have retried.
Yeah. I think we're done today. Because this is locked, and then everything else is cut off, right? Yep. But we have the apple orchard, which is exciting. All right, we'll do at least one more day, but we'll see how long of a day this one is. So what is the Make-A-Wish thing?
gotta be.
I just want to see if this light is on. It is. Okay.
Nice.
I don't hate getting this right at the beginning of the day.
I know.
It does come up a lot, though. I'm going to try and get more rooms. Other 2 boxes are empty. Other 2 boxes are blue. Okay. 1 for sure is false. Other 2 boxes. Oh, that also has to be false, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so that is Rinna.
Damn. Guess having it connect is kind of nice.
Yeah. Let's just get some cash. Some steps.
We have so many steps now. It's crazy.
I know. Also allows us to avoid the chapel by having that connect. Alright. Let's try and go this way. I don't remember what this gives us.
Yeah.
One of them is bad. At some point it's something negative.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't remember. Okay. I'll take a key. Yeah, what was it? One of them was like a skull. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common.
Oh.
But it's just for that day, so it's not a huge deal. But could be annoying.
Unless you're looking for the garage.
Yeah. Don't have the breaker box room. Bunk room. Nanners. See, there's a flashlight right there. Like, we could use that.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
See, here I'm tempted to go gem because it's probably not going to be a dead end room at the very least.
Right. is it gonna be pointing up?
Have
None?
we ever been here?
I don't think so.
Huh? All of your gems with all of your coins. Oh shit. All of your keys with all of your gems. All of your keys with all of your coins. Crazy.
Interesting.
We have never gotten this room.
No.
It's just otherwise nothing in here. That sucks. I'm mad at myself for not taking the breaker box room. So yeah, we only have the one way forward. Oh.
Oh man.
We don't have the lights on
That hurts.
anyways, but it still sucks. Once again, mad at myself for not taking the breaker box room.
It's not-
Let's
Oh,
see, here it
man.
is again, and if we
But we're
take
stuck
it,
now.
the day ends. So can't do that.
Wow. I don't think today's the day. But
No, I kind of want to just restart the day, honestly.
we can do that.
Yeah, I just... Sure. Yeah, I'm so curious about the garage now. It's like, I think that I
Yeah.
do want that to... Oops, I didn't mean to quit. I do want that to be my number one goal. But... It's hard to do. But if we get the breaker box, we take the breaker box.
I know, and I want to know what the keys mean for the garage.
Mm-hmm.
I can make more keys.
Alright, so let's try and get the breaker box on this side. Since the garage has to be spawned on the west side.
Plan. Rat.
Honestly, right in the corner, right where I want it.
Amazing.
I still don't know necessarily why I want all those to be purple,
I know.
but Yeah, baby. We don't have the car keys, but that's okay with me. I still want to know what's in the car, but I'm more concerned.
Okay. Ooh.
Alright, alright, alright. We got the gate. We have another bird bath.
There are a lot of bird men.
The bridge.
The bridge! A bridge! We literally don't know why.
What? Okay, but we don't have any items to trade.
No, we don't.
We don't have any money to make an offering with.
Do you think it has to be money? Can we give them a key?
I don't know. Shit. Do we do this one?
Ugh, I don't know. Guess so.
Let's see what the shrine is.
I was most curious about the shrine too. Money.
Several days. Okay.
Maybe we can try to come back if you'll let us do that.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if it's possible to unlock this gate from this side.
Oh my god. You're so right. LOL at the fact that we could have just reached over that gate.
Yeah.
There's a giant hole in the gate, but yes.
Okay, love that for us. That's huge.
Outer room.
We can also come back in
Whoa.
here if we ever if we get money, we can come back out here before the end of the day.
Yeah. Do you think that's what it meant in the note, Bridget? Like, you need to go to this room to get the fruit? I don't know.
I don't know. Kristoff. Alright, anything else useful in here? I didn't pick up our keys yet.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So if we find the car keys, we can come back here, or at the end of the day, we need to remember to give any money we get as an offering.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she says, Bridget, please pick up some fruit. Extra guest. I don't know what we're meant
Yeah.
to. We have a lot of openings in the rest of the house. Do we want to try and get some items?
Sure. Good idea.
More money. What is this? Each time you collect 3 or earn an additional. Okay. don't hate that.
The compass?
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you. So, yeah, back to the entrance hall. Okay, we've got the breaker box, so we need like security or dark room. Either of those would be good. Or the mail room. Oh, the car keys.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
This is quite the run.
2 false statements. Box with a false statement is empty. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. 2 false statements. So if that one is true, box with a false statement is empty. And if this, okay, so this is true. If there are 2 false statements, this one has to be false. A box with a false statement has something in it.
Yeah.
This box would also, then they would be in blue, right?
That seems right to me, because
So
that would be true. Then there would be
true.
Yeah.
A box, so this one would be empty. This would be. It happened. We're dumb.
It happened! Wow.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go hallway. Going back to the garage. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just to unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. What's in the trunk? Oh? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Oh my god, we need the security room.
That's cool.
Yeah. I guess we can go through the den.
Can't believe we got that one wrong.
I
It hurts.
20
Times 20 divided by 20
is 20.
is 20.
Okay, key card. We really, really need the security room. Please. I am
Okay.
worried because the security room usually costs a gem, doesn't it?
Oh, it sure does. Hopefully there's one in here.
Yeah, I think I see one. So,
Amazing. Okay.
anything else? No. Alright, let's try and go down first. I'm vibing with this music.
Yeah, I like
So nice.
who's that? What is that?
Yeah. I don't know. Why is there a random robo out there? Yuck.
Yeah.
Can open this. Ooh. So see, yeah. Do we need the keycard system on, but unlocked? Alright, I'm really just trying to get security right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Comes it in. Oh. I also got the one for
We have what? One for.
I didn't write it down. It's a rookie mistake.
The safes suck because like I don't even know how many digits that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
like, why is this? Why can we look at this?
Why is it in the safe in the picture? Maybe it's the date of whenever this was taken.
Hmm. But yeah, once again, I don't know how we would know that. Ah, okay. All right. Huge. All right, so let's do keycards first. So we want security. We want it high today now.
Yeah.
And we want it unlocked, right? I don't think it would matter either way.
Yeah.
Because we've unlocked it today. So if I exit, how do I? Yeah, E.
Ooh, to get better stuff.
You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Oh boy. I mean, I feel like gems are harder to come by.
Yeah. I mean, gems and keys are harder to come by, but like I'm sure that's why they give you 10 gold.
Yeah.
So, this is hard.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely vote one of these two.
Yeah. Those two will stop you from getting into it. Yeah, I don't care either one.
Let's do gems. Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Where was the? It was the mail room. That's the other room we sort of need today, huh?
Or do we have the magnifying glass today?
No.
No.
No. I'm gonna save our keys, honestly. At least not for that room.
Yeah.
We have so few steps. So at least let's use it going up.
The Rumpus room. Oh my gosh, do you think we could get the fortune guy again?
Ooh, we should definitely try. He's here. Okay. Oh boy, I'm a little nervous. This was wild last time we did it. Get ready to take notes.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
What?
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes
What?
resting upon 8 pedestals. just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms. There is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I never know what the fuck to do with those.
obviously, we already did the letter thing.
Right, the drawings
And then
one.
number 8 seems very important in this game.
Yeah, so 8 red envelopes on 8 pedestals. 8 letters written by 8 different hands, but we will only ever read 7. Because there's a letter missing.
Mm,
But have we found a red letter on like a pedestal like that? I don't think we found any of those.
no. And we've not found any letters in that vision.
Right. So we have a Sinclair, a Lord Evanson. And then a KL, which I don't.
I don't know.
Okay. So white pawn in here. Did I? This is just the guess. Okay, I did write that down. Okay. How important do we think the blessing is? Do we want to try and use our steps to go back out there? Because we should probably leave now to do that.
I would love to see what it does.
So we would need to go. I think let's. I'm not gonna go. Well, my thought was to open up these last few rooms up here to see if any of them are the mail room.
But we don't have the.
Oh, we don't have the magnifying glass anyway.
Yeah.
Library.
Ooh,
We did order a new book.
we did.
All right, we'll do this room and then leave. Herbert S. Sinclair.
There's 8, including.
Mrs. Peterson. I don't know who that is. Simon, Ann Babbage, Detective Bon Margle, Why were they renting out a children's book?
Yeah.
There's 8 dates on this one. I'm taking a picture.
No.
It's Nancy versus Nancy. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. I love his little swim cap. It's very cute.
Look at his angry eyebrows.
There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. If you are not sea bird, you are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That is...
At the end of the book?
That's the end of the book! That's the end! I can't click anymore.
What the...
What kind of
No.
children's book is this?
This is terrible.
Huh. I'm baffled. Nancy says, I heard someone mention this Make It Game of the Year, which became a bigger deal to me when I heard a lot of Nancy Drew streamers were streaming it. Yeah, it's not, I mean, there's some mystery elements to it. I wouldn't call it a mystery game. It's definitely more of like a puzzle game. But it's fantastic so far. I'm really enjoying it.
Nothing like Nancy.
But yeah, very different to a Nancy game. Okay, we want to head down to the dark room and then cut over.
Did we reach level 8?
No, we didn't. So billiard, spare, den, entrance hall. Billiard, spare room, den. We're gonna be cutting it close, but I think we can make it there. And I'm just gonna give all 10 coins if I can.
Yeah. Nice.
After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems.
If you have at least 5 different ranks containing...
That's tough. I mean, we usually get the chapel and the dark room.
Yeah.
But we just have to try to get them on different ranks, which is going to be tough to do.
And then also 3 more.
Right. Other dead end rooms, pretty much.
Interesting. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, why is there... Haven't seen that blessing before, they said.
Oh.
I like the one you get with 4 coins, but I don't know them all. Interesting.
Oh, so it depends on how many you get. I guess that makes sense.
Don't see anything peculiar about this bridge, so
No. I was gonna let you jump off for a second.
all right. Well, I think that's the end of the day for us. Do we want to do another run, or what are we thinking?
I think I'm pretty much out of steam.
Okay. That's fine with me.
But
Gosh,
if
there's
you
so...
could play again on Friday.
I don't know. I don't think I can. I think
No.
after tomorrow I won't be free until Monday.
You went down here? What is this?
We came down here the very first day. It's just
Oh, did we?
yeah, it's I'm wondering if we can light this up with the gas line somehow or something. I don't know. But yeah, we can't get any further back there. So I don't even know what lighting this up would do, really.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, there could be stuff like written on the boxes or something. Something that we can't see with the lights off. These bird baths are really getting me. There's just like too many.
So many.
It's just there's too many and it's a little peculiar. Just run around the grounds and look for anything we might have missed. But yeah, we'll probably play Monday night then. That'll be the next stream. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. It's been fun. I think about this game a lot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more on Monday. We'll see you guys then. Have a good evening.